Hi everyone, in this video I will do an in-depth guide of how to perma teleport. If you want to teleport super fast like this and you always wonder how to do it, you are in the right video and I'm gonna explain to you precisely how to reach this step by step. So originally on your character, when you start to play the game, let's say I remove all the gear. So you have an evade on spacebar by default. So you're gonna press spacebar, and there is a cooldown on it of roughly 4 seconds. That's the base evade that you got. But on the sorcerer, you have the choice to put an enchantment, and the enchantment that you're gonna put is teleport. Your teleport enchantment, when you put that here, it's gonna like turn your evade into a teleport. As you can see here now, it's a teleport. Instead of evading, you're gonna teleport. But you still have to wait 7 seconds to be able to teleport again. And now you have boots with implicit. The implicit that you see here, attacks reduce evades cooldown by 1.5 seconds. You don't need a boot because they have several implicits. Some of them are like +3 evade, or some of them gonna give you movement speed. You specifically need this one. You cannot perma evade without this specific implicit. So you're gonna get the right implicit and put those boots. And now if you notice, you're gonna teleport, and every time you're gonna do an action of attacking, it's gonna reduce the cooldown of your evade by 1.5 seconds, as it says here. But you're still a bit far away from perma teleporting, so you have several choices to reach that, but mainly you're gonna need a lot of cooldown reduction to reach this state. To have a lot of cooldown reduction, there are several ways to do it. First, on this pair of boots, you can see the temper that is 33.2 evade cooldown reduction. As you can see here, without the boots, the cooldown reduction is at 8 seconds. Now you got the evade cooldown reduction, 23.2%, and it goes down to 6.1. So the goal is going to stack as many cooldown reduction as possible, and also evade cooldown reduction, because on this amulet, for example, I have both. I have cooldown reduction, flat cooldown reduction, and evade cooldown reduction. As you can see, at 6.1, you're gonna try to put your amulet. You go from 6.1 to 4.2. I have also more cooldown here, 17.2. We go to 4.2 to 3.5. And the last thing is Hurricane Crest Shaco. This one is like huge. It's a 54% cooldown. It's very hard to get. So if you really want to perma teleport, most of the time and most season, you're gonna need this Shaco Hurricane Crest. So Hurricane Crest take you from 3.5 to 1.5. Like literally, that's crazy. So that was for cooldown reduction. You have cooldown reduction on several items. You can get that on amulet, on ring. You can get the temper on evade. Evades can be on amulets and boots. Cooldown can be on the ring. You can also have, you don't have a cooldown on this ring, but there are several rings that give cooldown. You can get cooldown on your amulet. You can get cooldown on your focus. This one doesn't have, but I don't need it. And you can have cooldown on Harlequin Fresh Shaco. And yeah, this one is boots. This one is evade cooldown reduction. And that takes me to 1.5 seconds. Several other ways to lower your cooldown, because most of the time you're not going to have Harlequin Crest early on. On your Paragon board, you have these legendary nodes, Enchantment Master. That's going to make your enchantment 30% stronger. What does it mean? So right now I got 3.5. If I remove the nodes, it's gonna take me to 5 seconds. So also very important to have this legendary Paragon node very early on. That's why sometimes on Paragon board we put that early. That way that's gonna help with teleport enchantment. And yeah, the goal usually that we advise is to reach 1.7 seconds. Why 1.7 seconds? When the reduce on the boost is only 1.5 is because between 1.5 and 1.7, there is a 0.2 second, and usually it's the animation of your spell. Like the fastest spell in the game, the animation frame is Ball Lightning. With a lot of attack speed, you can reach like 11, 12 frame, which is 0.2 second. That's why we advise people to get down to 1.7 second on teleport enchantment here. But if you use slower spell like Blizzard or Firewall spell or like very slow, this spell make you go slower. You can get like teleport enchantment maybe to, I don't know, like 1.8 should be still enough. You're not perma teleporting here, but as you can see, the animation cast of the spell is very slow compared to Ball Lightning. So that's why we advise 1.7 here. Also, one bonus for people that has the DLC. I think I have the rune here. That is Vex. Vex is gonna make you gain +1 to all skill for 10 seconds. It means that it's gonna make you gain spell on teleport. As you can see here, we went from 8 to 11. And let's see if I still have it. Okay, let's wait. Okay, 8. This is 2.4. And when you get your Vex going on, it goes to 2.1. 2.4 to 2.1, I believe. Okay, 2.4 to 2.1. So Vex also help. And it doesn't show on the tooltip, but when you have rank in teleport, it also helps. So if you put 5 rank in teleport instead of 1, that's gonna help. Unfortunately, it doesn't show on the tooltip. So that's why sometimes we put rank on our guide. It helps with teleport enchantment too. And yeah, so that's how you reach Perma Teleport on this. Also, sometimes people ask me, I have like 1.5 second on teleport enchantment, why I'm not going as fast? Well, the thing is, let's say attack speed matters a lot. If you attack faster, you're gonna teleport faster. Let's put a two-hander here. Let's remove our attack. That's it. So we still have 1.5 second cooldown, but it's gonna be way slower. I mean, it's relative, but it's slower than our previous setup, right? We used to go way faster, but we still have like 1.4, 1.5 second cooldown. That means perma teleport, so attack speed is gonna matters a lot. So make sure to have a lot of attack speed if you wanna go faster.
How are you coming fast?
And make it smoother. Also, one thing that people underestimate is your latency here. I have like, usually when I play around like early 5 to 50, if I have latency like, let's say, I don't know, 90, 120, it's not going to be as smooth. It's going to be like very clunky and very slow. So make sure to have low latency when you play, have good internet connection. And yeah, that was for how to perma teleport in general. There is a specific thing for season 10. It's just specific to this season and not season, like in general, it's not gonna apply to other season, I believe. This season you have Flickerstep. Flickerstep is a pair of boots. Usually it's a unique boots that you have here, but this season you can have it on the helm, on the chest, on the glove, or on the pants. So what we're gonna do, for example, is putting Flickerstep here. We remove Harlequin Crest. This is 3.5 seconds, and you'll still be able to perma teleport with 3.5 seconds. And we advise 1.7 seconds. Why? Because Flickerstep is normally a boot, a unique boot, and the implicit of Flickerstep is attacks reduce cooldown, evades cooldown by 2.5 seconds, and that's gonna be additive with your legendary boots. Means that it goes, you need your cooldown, teleport enchant cooldown to be 4.2 seconds instead of 1.7, because every time you're gonna cast something, it's gonna reduce your cooldown by 4 seconds. So you need roughly 4.2 second cooldown to be able to perma teleport this season. So If you want to perma teleport this season on any build, like any build, you just remove something from your build, not the boots. You remove either the helm, the chest, the glove, or the pants. You put on Flickerstep, and that's gonna make your life way easier to perma teleport. Let's say if I remove my amulet, 5.1 might be too much. As you can see, there is a delay. There is no delay actually, because with Vex, it's going down, and also rank in teleport that are not count in the tooltip. But yeah, you can have lower cooldown requirement with Flickerstep on any of the slot and legendary boots 4 seconds. So on the tooltip, you will need roughly let's say 5.1 seconds should be enough if you have rank in teleport and Vex. And yeah, this is specific to this season, but what I said earlier is going to apply to every season as long as Blizzard doesn't change how teleport enchantment work. And yeah, I have a lot of questions about teleport enchantment every season, how to achieve it. I hope that video was clear enough and gonna help you to achieve perma teleports. If you cannot get your cooldown low enough, I don't think it's like that of a big deal. 3.5. I have too many rank in teleport actually. You're just gonna be slower like this. Like it's not gonna be like perma teleport, but there's gonna be a little delay between your cast. You're gonna have to cast like twice between each teleport, but that's also fine. Even if your goal is to get 1 teleport per attack, you know how to do now. And yeah, I guess that's it for me today. I hope that was helpful. Don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I think next video is gonna be something about ball lining. I will see you next time.